Hey guys, welcome out to episode 3 of the Double Countout. I'm going to switch over here. Once again, I am joined by Kieran. You're now unmuted, by the way.
Hello.
And later on today, and hopefully an hour, he said he might be running a little bit late, we are going to be joined by Capital Pro Wrestling's Jay Marshall, the man behind the company. And yes, I am wearing my CPW shirt.
Yep, I would be wearing one too if I had one.
Yep. I should have had the camera flipped so it says CPW, not W, funny looking letter backwards C.
For me, it's CPW.
Is it? For me, it's mirrored.
On Discord, it does that, yeah.
This one, hang on. There should be an option on here to just mirror freaking videos, but no.
Oh wait, SmackDown is on right now.
Yep, so we will be doing SmackDown updates. Kieran, I'm guessing you're going to be keeping us up to date like usual.
I should be able to, yeah. I don't know how long it's been on, but
I think it might have just started.
Well, LA Knight AJ Styles kicks off. There's the first update.
I mean, LA Knight AJ Styles, I've just got to say, that match is going to be phenomenal. Yeah!
Yeah.
So what to talk about first? Because we are going to wait to talk about WrestleMania with Jay. I say, how about we talk about what happened last week on SmackDown with the Bloodline?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm loud, they're not.
Huh?
Karen, do you want to say something?
Something?
Is that better, Kovu?
Hoping.
I just realised. Yeah, I had him turned down a bit too much. But thank you for that,
I'm
Kovu.
going to double check you. Yeah, we are about the same. We are about the same on my end.
Sweet, that's
on
good.
The audio, so that should be good.
So last week on SmackDown, the Bloodline, well, Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, and Jimmy Uso came out to the ring. But before that, they went to go to the locker room, which now belongs to Cody Rhodes, where Kevin Owens told them that they weren't invited. Solo was going to do something, and Paul explained to him how winning and losing has consequences.
See, I hadn't seen that part because I didn't see the YouTube clip for that. I just saw the segment.
Yeah.
After.
In the ring, Paul Heyman cuts that whole promo about how they don't blame anyone for what happened and all that. And then Solo interrupts Paul Heyman and confirms with him.
Paul shits himself.
Yeah, and confirms with him, winning and losing has consequences, right? So before we get into what happened after, I just want to point out that Solo Sikoa, since defeating John Cena, is 0-34.
Yep.
And he's the guy who thinks, I didn't lose at WrestleMania. I am taking charge. Dude, you didn't lose at WrestleMania because you didn't compete.
Otherwise you would have.
Exactly. I was
about to go on that Kurt Hawkins losing streak.
Exactly. Also, I have an ad on my end starting up soon. I can't snooze this one.
He's about to go on that. He's about to break Kurt Hawkins' loss record, right?
That's the best kind of correct. Technically correct. Exactly. But after saying that, he goes and hugs Jimmy, and tells him, "You're my brother. I love you." And then all of a sudden,
Boom.
boom. Jimmy gets blindsided by the debuting Tama Tonga.
All I know of Tama Tonga is that he's done really, really well in Japan. I haven't really followed any of that, which is on me. I haven't watched New Japan or
Excuse me.
or any of that really. I've just heard the name. So
his brother used to
I've
be
heard,
in WWE.
I'm trying to think who. I'm dumb. My brain.
Okay, so currently his brother goes by the name of Tonga Loa. Before in WWE, you would probably know him as Hunico's little sidekick, Camacho.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You say that. Yep. Remember that.
Yep.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, yeah, okay. Because that was when I originally got into it. Really, was around the time that they were in it.
Remember them coming down to the ring on the little chopper bike? Kovu, did you watch WWE back then when Camacho was on it?
I don't have personally. I don't have many memories of it, but all like too fond of memories. But I just remember. I think I played the WWE. Was it WWE 12 game? And I just remember them being in it.
Yeah, I don't think I got 12. No, that's right. That's what happened. I was going to get WWE 12 on the PS3. I had it pre-ordered and everything.
W console, must say.
I was living up in the Hawke's Bay area. I headed down to my mum's for a holiday. Had the PlayStation in my bag. I tripped and fell and broke the PlayStation.
Oh no.
That gutted me. Also, hold up a second.
Not for me, you ain't.
Oh, yeah. I was just asking the missus if she could give me a drink because I forgot to grab one before hitting go live.
Rex was so eager to go live and start the podcast with me, he forgot to grab himself a drink. I want to know what chat thinks of Tama Tonga debuting and being in the bloodline. My cup's still out there.
Hi, everyone.
But there's a wolf.
Hello, Wolf. Wolf can't hear me, but I say hi anyway.
Kieran says hi.
Hi.
So.
What was I saying? Tama Tonga, eh? So apparently Triple H has also signed Jacob Fatu, who apparently is also going to be part of Sikoa's bloodline.
So we are getting a completely new bloodline, is what it seems.
Until when Roman returns, I'm guessing Roman and the Usos.
Roman face turn. I reckon, yeah, Roman face turn.
I
reckon he'll come back as a heel, but Solo will turn on him. Like Solo will act all nice until something will happen where Roman gets pinned in a match or something. Because you know what Triple H is like. Triple H likes the story, and I think having Roman come back, Solo kind of assume not like in his mind. Yes, he's the tribal chief, but he plays up to Roman that he isn't. That he was just taking that while Roman was gone.
Here you go, you whininess.
I don't whine. And I don't want wine either.
I had to be sassy.
But but what I reckon is going to happen is Roman will come back, right? It's going to go back to that winning and losing matters
Mm-hmm.
Roman's going to point out he lost one match. Solo hasn't won a match since he defeated John Cena.
Well, at this point, Solo will have won a match. Although, maybe not.
Keep it going that he can't win a match. And his
Maybe,
whole
yeah.
winning and losing match, he's still going that winning and losing matters. Yet he can't win.
That would be really, yeah. I would love that because, again, Triple H's storytelling is long-term storytelling, and having this build over even a year. No, you don't have to have Solo compete a lot.
No.
You just have Solo be there and then compete at the pay-per-views.
He
for a
can do
while
the whole
because
Roman Reigns thing where he only competes on certain occasions, but instead of always winning, something backfires even when he tries to cheat and he always loses.
but it's always his fault.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go for a low blow and the ref will see it. He'll call for one of the others to get involved and the referee will stop them and eject them, or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that, where he tries to cheat but he can't do it. And I do think this leads to Solo beating Roman. Maybe they'll have a one-on-one match.
Yeah, that can be Solo's first win since Cena.
And you could have it for the title of Tribal Chief. So whoever wins is the actual Tribal Chief. And
That
Roman
would
loses.
work.
And then you have Roman is not the Tribal Chief anymore, which allows another character for Roman. I don't really want Roman to go back to the big dog character or what he was before. I want him to have...
I think the
I
character,
don't want...
the character he had the short amount of time is, I remember him being referred to as the Juggernaut 1 week. I mean,
I don't remember that.
That's a character you could, have him come back as
I
Juggernaut.
think he
Where
comes back as Tribal Chief. I think there'll be 2 Tribal Chiefs, but... Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that from your end.
I couldn't hear it, but yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I just think that you have to have Solo, you're gonna have him lose. He has to get the big win.
Exactly.
I feel like...
It's like the
Yeah.
Brian Myers or Kurt Hawkins, where
Mm-hmm.
it was lose, and then at Mania he got that win.
Yep.
Which
Really big
apparently
win as well.
originally the storyline wasn't for them to win at Mania.
Nope.
So he was going to continue that losing streak.
Mm-hmm. So I'm interested to see if they had lost that game, would Kurt Hawkins have turned on Ryder eventually?
Oh, that would have been good. Have we had in WWE a Hawkins-Ryder rivalry?
Don't know. I don't think we have.
Because I know we've had
But then again-
Cardona-Myers rivalry.
Mm-hmm. It would have been good because what they could have done is they could have lost that match at WrestleMania. And it could have built some tension. You don't have to pull the trigger straight away, but you could have it. You could have had it build up till maybe the pay-per-view after, maybe the one after that. SummerSlam, if you really want to push it. This is all WWE, but nowadays I think Triple H, if they were to have lost that match, would book that to a SummerSlam and have them lose again at SummerSlam in a big match. But they get given.
That there is tension after they lose that match, and that have a number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles just before SummerSlam, right? Have the tag champs interfere in that match, causing double disqualification. Have it so that both teams are in the tag team match at SummerSlam. The reason why I'm saying the double disqualification is
Nobody wins.
Yeah, is so Kurt Hawkins doesn't get that win to be in the match. At SummerSlam, you have a triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships. Have it as a ladder match or something. Have it
I like where you're going.
Kurt climbs the ladder, right? He's he's just about to unhook the belt when someone else gets up and stops him, and they manage to get the belt. Or better yet, no, have Zack be the one about to get it. But Zack fails, and the current champs retain.
Yeah.
At the
And
end of
obviously
the match, you've got Zack and Kurt sitting in the ring. Kurt sitting in the ring, just head down in his hands, while Zack's trying to comfort him. Kurt gets up. They hug it out. Zack goes to walk off. Just exit the ring. Next thing, Kurt grabs him and throws him into a ladder. Boom.
Yeah.
There's your heel turn.
Yeah. Would have been so good. It would have been, because then you would have had that. You could have Hawkins get that win over Ryder. And it was like, I lost because of you. I didn't lose because of me. This is your fault.
Yeah, you were
Because
right.
after so many losses, doubt creeps in. Think of someone who loses at a game quite a lot. Like, doubt creeps in. Completely different scenario, but if doubt creeps in video games, doubt creeps in pro wrestling. You lose so often, it's gonna be that doubt. Then you get with a team. You get in a team with a friend, and you can't win.
I got a question. I can't remember if I've asked you this question. If I want to ask you this, I'm gonna ask Jay this as well. Jay says, but tag team ladder match, right? The rules state that whatever team gains ownership of the belts wins. What happens if one member from each team gets a belt?
New team.
You reckon new team?
I'd assume so. Like, I feel that's the way you'd have to go with that. I'd like to see them do that one day.
Imagine Judgment Day versus Awesome Truth for the World Tag Team Championships. Right? In a ladder match, R-Truth and Damian Priest both pulled out a title.
No. He got to the Judgment Day.
Yeah, exactly.
He's already in.
R-Truth, I'm in the Judgment Day.
No, you're not. This says otherwise.
Yeah. It's like, we're the tag champs. I'm in Judgment Day. But yeah,
like the going back to that feud, even like you could have Hawkins blamed Ryder. I feel they should have lost that match at Mania. Personally, I don't think that win did that much for them, right?
I don't.
They went on.
All I remember is them winning the match. I don't remember the title
was
reign.
Good.
Huh?
The moment was good. Was good, but you think that heel turn would have been so much better? Like the way you put it, where Ryder goes up, Rabbit fails.
So whether you're live in chat, watching on YouTube, listening on Spotify,
put a poll on Twitter.
Yeah, we can put a poll up on Twitter as well, I guess. Do you reckon if Hawkins and Ryder hadn't won at that WrestleMania and things had gone the way we were just talking, how do I put this?
Would it have been more memorable?
Yeah, would it have been more memorable?
I think it would have. Personally. Like, as you say, I remember the moment. I don't remember anything after.
Yeah.
Who did they lose? Did they lose to the club?
I can't remember. Put it this way, I remember Kurt Hawkins pinning someone at WrestleMania. I can't tell you who they pinned. I can't tell you who else was in the match. I can't tell you where the match was, like what city or anything.
I have a feeling they beat the Revival. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to look this up just so we know who they pinned.
But, like, there is, aside from Kurt pinning someone, I don't have anything memorable from that match.
They pinned the Revival.
Okay.
I don't know how I remembered that. But I don't remember anything after that.
Okay, what member of the Revival? Exactly. Also, I love how we were talking about Bloodline and we somehow went to a WrestleMania that happened how many years ago?
It was WrestleMania 35.
5 years
It was 5
ago.
years. It's just, I don't know how we got here.
Losing
I don't know how we
streak.
got here. Oh, yeah.
But the segue
Hey,
just casually
very good.
taking us 5 years back.
That's how wrestling be sometimes. Similarities you can pull.
There is.
I wonder where The Rock stands on this.
Ooh, that is a good question.
I wonder whether the Rock ordered Solo to do what he did, because by orders of the tribal chief, does that mean Solo's the tribal chief? Does that mean The Rock is the tribal chief?
The Rock's a high chief. So yeah, he could have easily.
He could have ordered it and set Solo as tribal chief. He could have.
Yeah, but I reckon
Because when we
Solo's
lost-
just doing his own thing, you know? Solo's just like...
Maybe. But it'd be interesting to see like where The Rock stands on this.
In
Because-
Hollywood, that's where he stands. Sorry, the
Fair
question
point.
underneath me was just getting annoying.
Fair point though, fair point.
But, moving
Yeah,
on. Did you see what was announced from Tony Khan regarding AEW and Ring of Honor?
nope. I haven't watched AEW much lately.
Oh, I didn't really watch it either. I
Because
just
of-
seen a post about it. The AEW Trios Championship and the Ring of
Yep.
Honor 6-man championships are being
Yep.
unified.
Oh.
Any thoughts on that?
No.
I so if they're unifying them, don't have them carrying around 2 belts each forever.
I'm just like, I feel like trios titles are very unnecessary.
I mean, if you're going to have trios titles, next let's add in the 8-man tag team championships. The 10-man tag team championships.
The trios only really works if you have a ton of stables, which I don't think AEW has that many that can win that. You have the Elite, you have the BCC, you have House of Black. They're the only 3 that off the top of my head.
Hang on.
Palace Family?
I'm just
Like-
looking at the AEW roster, seeing if it will show me what stables there are.
No, I'm
Because I
just
think
trying
it
to
tells
think,
you underneath each superstar, if they're in a stable, what stable they're in. So what we just do is we go and see. So let's count. Okay, so we've got Undisputed Kingdom, Dark Order, Spanish
Yep.
Announced Project's only a tag team, isn't it? There's only 2 of them, isn't there?
I haven't a clue. This is as I've said, I haven't really followed AEW lately.
Okay.
I've watched a couple of clips, and that's
The Acclaimed. I'm just going to see how many teams there are. Stables. We've got 4 so far. Bullet Club Gold.
that. Yeah, that's another one, I guess. But then even then, like,
Mogul
Don't-
Embassy.
they have a few, but like again, a lot of them forgettable, right?
Yeah. The Elite. House of Black. Blackpool Combat Club. Did I say? I said House of Black. FTR. You could just add someone else in to be trios champions with them.
Could you do that? It's FTR.
Patriarchy. I mean, Billy Gunn isn't part of the Acclaimed. And they're trios champions right now.
Yeah, I guess. But then he's kind of like their mentor, right?
Yeah, Best Friends.
Forgot about best friends. Holy.
Top Flight.
Forgot about best friends.
La Faction Ingobernable.
So there's a lot of trios, but
the Righteous.
Like,
you know, there's a bunch that you just have to push them.
you have to make them, like, because I forgot about 90% of those. So only when you said, like,
Dark
the name
Order,
of a couple of them. Oh,
Elite, Acclaimed, House of Blake. That's all I could remember. Oh, sorry, and the trio team with Puck, Penta, and Pentagon.
Can't remember the name of it. Can't remember the name.
Yeah, Pentagon. Death Triangle.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who won the LA Knight AJ match, but it's finished and they haven't updated us.
Okay, well, when they update us, just please let us know.
Oh no,
But speaking of AEW and speaking of
AJ
WWE,
won. I think AJ won.
Kieran, speaking of AEW and WWE,
Go on.
CM Punk Jack Perry.
Hmm.
Do you want to say your thoughts on it first?
First of all, I just think Punk, with what Punk said, Punk didn't lie. Tell me when he's telling lies. Am I right?
Exactly.
He exactly. It's just, I don't understand why they showed it if it doesn't really show anything we don't already know. Yes, Punk was the aggressor. Yes, Punk was in the wrong for doing it. We don't know what was said. There's no audio. We don't know if Jack Perry did say, "We'll do something about it," or
He could have said something offensive. He could have been aggressive. We don't know.
yeah, do something about it to a professional wrestler or a combat sportsman. You're gonna in a heated environment anyway. They're probably gonna do something. Then again, we didn't hear it. We didn't hear that. So he may not have said that. But because AEW didn't show us that, and instead just showed footage without sound, I'm interested to see because there's other people in there that I don't know if we've heard from yet.
Have they signed NDAs? But can you still... Can an NDA still be enforced?
I don't think so.
When
I
the
don't
footage
think so.
that was meant to be private has been made public
On live television.
and put up on
I don't think there
YouTube.
were NDAs. I think Punk said there were no NDAs regarding that situation. It was an NDA regarding the one with the box, but there was no NDA regarding that.
So,
As far as I'm aware, anyway. I think that's what he said.
yeah,
Because I watched the interview.
but you're right. You're right on that. Like, Punk said that he pushed him. He choked him out a little. He never said that Jack Perry started it.
Mm-hmm. He did say he said do something about it, but he was very much, he went up to him, he started talking, something must have been said. Punk choked him. Joe got in there, told him to stop. That's exactly what Punk said, and Punk walked off. Now, what we didn't see, why Tony Khan was fearing for his life.
Yeah.
We didn't see that.
Punk says that he told Tony he quit and he went out for that match out of respect for Samoa Joe, for the referee, and for the fans. But he knew he was done.
Yeah.
Now, without the audio, we don't know if Punk actually quit. But
No. I wouldn't put it past Punk on quitting. I think Punk would have quit. I think Punk wanted to, he said before he didn't really want to come back. He was done, but they wouldn't let him, and they were making a new show, and he was like, it's not gonna work, but okay.
Exactly.
But I genuinely do believe Punk quit there. Because he did it in WWE, he just walked out. I feel like he wanted to do that there. But he didn't. I feel like Punk learned from what he did in WWE.
That's why he didn't just walk out
Yeah,
after the first incident.
I think that's... Like, even just after this incident, I would have probably have just gone, okay.
Yeah, he said to Tony, just let me go.
Mm-hmm. This is what's coming from Punk. Like, yes, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't really... I mean, I'm surprised we haven't heard from Tony about it yet.
Yeah,
regarding that. What I don't agree with is AEW doing it on their on television. Like,
yeah.
even the thing after with Will Ospreay, it's I don't see the point in continuously dissing WWE. Like, let's be real here. There is no real competition between the two.
No.
It's an alternative. It's not a competitor. It's like I think Eric Bischoff has said like he used to go head to head. There was competition because he was on Monday. AEW is on what? Wednesday. NXT's on Tuesday now.
Yeah.
There's
We've got-
nothing.
We've
We've got
got
Raw Monday, NXT Tuesday, Friday SmackDown.
The
Now,
only
the only
times that AEW and WWE go head to head, really, is Rampage and SmackDown.
Yep. Collision and pay-per-views, which isn't really competition. Like, you're gonna watch the pay-per-view over
Yeah.
a weekly show. But I feel like AEW really messed up by showing that footage because it just made them look bad.
Exactly.
You could see how now whether or not he says this, isn't the same as what happened with WCW and the thing of Poker Doom or whatever. I think I saw something about that. His face, Tony Schiavone's face, says it all. He knows
It does.
they
It's
shouldn't have
just
done that.
It's
He
just
shouldn't.
the whole.
Yeah, like what have you done? Like what is the point here? What was the point in all of that? Like there was no point. We gained nothing. We're actually gonna fuel. Like we're throwing gasoline on the fire.
Exactly. They're trying to put the fire out with gasoline.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just not gonna work. They've made themselves look bad. I don't think anyone on WWE television brought it up. I know people on social media brought something up, and that was kind of funny, which it's their social media. They'll do what they want. But I'm pretty sure WWE made no remarks, nothing toward it.
Are you talking about the tweet from Austin Theory and the reply from Dijak?
I think so.
Austin,
so.
I'm going to release footage of Grayson Waller and I attacking the entire locker room. I'm going to show how tough we are. It's true, there was real glass everywhere. But
I love Dijak's Twitter, man. Dijak on Twitter is great.
Yeah, did you see Kenny Omega has said he would love to work with CM Punk again?
Yes, I have. And this is the thing. He obviously is limited in what he can say due to the NDA. But what he did say was his first thought was a dog, right?
Yes.
I think Kenny and Punk are... I think it's the Bucks that are going to be are the issue with Punk. Like, yes, Punk and the Bucks. I don't think they're ever going to talk again.
Now...
Weirder things have happened.
Does Kenny Omega stay in AEW when his contract's up?
I would love to see him in WWE.
Same.
I think
him just being like
the way WWE is going, Cody being, how they've treated Cody and how Kenny is an absolute superstar, right? Kenny could probably go and say, hey, I don't want to go and compete every single week. I want to be because I don't think Kenny can do that right now.
No, I don't
he can't do
think he
anything
can
right
either.
now. But I think if you had Kenny for hey, I work for this. Yeah, I work in WWE. I will perform at the pay-per-views occasionally. I want to have matches with people that are in there that are. I think MJF leaves eventually soon as well. I don't think he stays. I think AEW, not only by showing that footage, but the way that they're going, is going to affect the people in there. If it's visibly affecting one of them on live television, then I would probably say that.
Yeah.
I want to see Tony Schiavone in NXT. I'm gonna say that I want to see him in NXT.
That would be awesome. And I'm going to say, I feel sorry for the AEW talent they have to put up with this kind of bullshit that's been going on. Because Those guys
Not
and
all of them do
girls
it.
are extremely talented.
Mm-hmm.
AEW has potential. It's
It
shit
does.
like this that is squandering that potential.
Yep. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. Because I used to be, I wouldn't say a diehard, I still watch WWE, but I preferred AEW. Back when it started, back even up till was it? Brawl, it was All In, right? It was the Wembley show, right?
We're talking the Jack Perry or the Elite.
The Jack Perry one.
That's the one that
That
was in
show. Up
London.
until that show, yeah, the one in London. Up until that show, I preferred AEW really, and so because at that time I think Vince was still around in WWE, so the stories were still being a bit iffy. But like now, it's just like I would rather watch WWE over AEW any day, and it's not because of the matches, it's because they continuously take shots at WWE, and it's just like you you're not gonna get anything back really. Like you'll get the like slide comment, but they're not going at you without. Like, they don't really do that now. As I said, I don't think they've addressed the nobody on Raw, nobody on SmackDown, nobody at all has addressed the footage being released. Right? Drew McIntyre's in a feud with CM Punk. He didn't bring it up for promo's sake. He didn't go, I'll release the CCTV like he didn't make a remark about I'll release CCTV footage of you backstage here and doing something here. He's not doing. There was no remark about it. AEW are just constantly the Will Ospreay promo.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
It was
20 minutes, from what I've heard, is how long it was.
I wasn't thinking time. I was thinking it was like a broken arrow. Pointless.
Mhm. Will Ospreay saying what he did, like I don't think Triple H ever named him in the comment about not being able to cut it. Now that's fine. If Will Ospreay wants a lesser schedule, Will Ospreay wants a lesser schedule. I like Will Ospreay. I think he's a great in-ring performer, but
He is.
for him to go out there and potentially fuck up any chance he has of ever going anywhere except where he's at now. Now, whether or not Triple H would hold that personally, first of all, realistically, I would. You've gone from saying something about someone in a business sense to bringing up their wife and kids,
Yeah, no,
their family. That's just out of line. That's just out of line. And I like Will Ospreay. I think he's just great. I'm liking the way. He's probably the only reason I watch AEW right now because I'm looking forward to what he does as a performer. But that promo was like, no, why? He didn't say that. There's no way.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck?
Part of me thinks someone put him up to it, but then again, apparently he said it was his idea. But then Tony should be saying, no, be the boss. As CM Punk said, he's not to be the boss. Say, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not putting more, on our TV, our TV slot, our TV show. We are not putting in about the rival company and because you have a vendetta. There's no. Talk about your match with Danielson.
Why would you promote your rival company?
It's not even a rival company, though.
Or,
it's a rival in Tony's mind. It's not a rival in anyone else's mind.
Exactly.
And I'm a fan of both. I'm not gonna sit here and say I only like WWE. I'm not gonna be tribalistic if that's the correct word.
Same here.
I like both, but there is zero competition right now. There is zero. AEW is barely selling tickets. WWE sold out 18 shows in a row. There's no competition.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks for itself.
Exactly. Wait, are you drinking Coke Zero?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same.
Yep. I think
Yeah,
it's the zero.
I have like cans. Yeah, I have Coke Zero here. Unrelated. But yeah, like I should be drinking Pepsi. We're talking about CM Punk.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know your thoughts on the whole like because I've been kind of ranting. But what are your thoughts on the footage and the Will Ospreay promo as well?
Okay,
Which
so my
I don't.
thoughts on the footage. First of all,
Mhm.
like I said, without audio, we don't know what was said, right? I mean, Jack Perry could have literally said, do something about it. He could have said, thanks for your input. Yeah, thanks for your input, but I'm going to do what I want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, or, thanks for your input. Next time I will. He could have also told him, go fuck your mum.
He could have.
We have no idea.
I was expecting to go fuck yourself, not to go fuck your mum.
Or, as he's like fixing his hair up and that, he could have just went, whatever.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I believe Bully Ray said Jack Perry is a very disrespectful person to him. I can't remember what Bully said. Now you think about it, right? Bully is respected.
Yeah.
Bully has a lot of experience. If I was a professional wrestler and Bully Ray came to me and did anything, I would be fucking eternally grateful because I would go, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Exactly.
Because he's been in the business longer than I've been alive. And longer than Jack Perry's been alive, probably.
Probably.
And from what I gather, Jack Perry kind of brushed him off and was like, "Nah, don't need it. Don't need advice." And it's like,
Which is fucked up.
like if a Hall of Famer is coming to you and saying, "Hey, you're good. Do you want to have some advice as well?" Like I don't think he's.
I'm just looking up when did Bully Ray or Bubba Ray or whatever you want to call him debut.
I loved his heel TNA run.
He debuted in 1991.
How old is Jack Perry?
I don't think Jack's in his 30s.
I'm gonna check.
You know?
26, 99. Yeah, so he's been in the business longer than Jack Perry's been alive.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not saying this is a one-sided story, but from what we know and from the way Punk said it, and then Bully Ray is saying, "Hey, he is a bit disrespectful." Then it's a bit like, okay, that adds a bit of credence to what Punk says.
Exactly.
Now, maybe it was just whatever. Like, I'll do what I want, whatever. Something like that. And Punk is going up there mainly because of his own. Punk was worried about his own welfare, his own health. Not because he was like trying to take his spot or, take his spotlight away and go, no, you can't do that. That's too good. You can't do that because that overshadows what I do later. No, he's doing it because it's real fucking glass.
Well,
there's no way of predicting how that shatters.
Let's look at this. Real glass is going to be, as you said, unpredictable the way it shatters. It is going to cut you the fuck up.
As it indeed.
It's also that the car was a rental.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
That's what Punk said. Like, you're gonna fuck this up for the boys in the back.
Unless
we're never gonna go there again.
Unless Jack Perry had spoken to the owner of the company, of the rental place, and said, "Hey, look, we're gonna do a spot with this car. We're gonna smash the window. I will pay to get the window replaced. And the owner said, no, that's fine, as long as you get it replaced. And return the car in the exact same condition it was. Jack had no right to break the window of the glass.
I believe the spot was discussed from what I've heard as well. I don't remember where I heard it, but from what I've heard, it was possibly given a green light by someone, but no one. Maybe it was me. I don't know. I could be getting this completely wrong. If I am, someone let me know. But if it was given a green light by someone, where the fuck was Tony?
Exactly.
Full circle. Where the fuck is Tony and all that?
Exactly.
In the original thing that caused every part of that, the fight, I wouldn't even call it a fight, let's be honest here. It was a squabble. It was okay,
yeah.
let's do this. It was like instantly broke up. Would you call it a scrap? Oh, it was one-sided, like Punk had him, and it was just, Punk was...
I don't even know what to call it. You can't call it a fight.
No, because it was one-sided.
Can't really call it a scrap because it didn't last long enough.
A squabble.
It was barely a squabble.
It was just, I'm gonna grab you. And, like, I'm not gonna say Punk was in the right, but at the same time, where's Tony in the original thing? Like, he's given Punk control of the show. For what we know. The Collision.
Yeah. Also...
And Punk's authority...
I have a question.
You don't do that, apparently. Bully said that. You don't do that.
No. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So they showed the footage...
Yep.
...of Punk attacking Perry. But apparently Punk went to lunge at Tony. Where was that footage? If you're going to show what happened...
there were monitors. Apparently from what was said, there was monitors. No, I need to rewatch the footage to see this. Monitors almost fell. You see a hand... supposedly Tony's hand, come out. Then Punk, after the squabble, goes around behind those monitors, and is then instantly, I think Chris Hero gets in between them. We don't see what happens. Punk could have literally got on his face and gone, I fucking quit. And gone. Now, you think a guy who's just tried to choke someone out, I can understand from Tony's perspective being a little bit on edge. Guys just tried to choke someone out coming towards you, you're going to be like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah. The thing with
like
CCTV cameras, though, is they're usually placed in places to cover blind spots as well. So there would be one from that angle.
Yeah, there would.
Why if
haven't we seen that?
Yeah, if you're going to show what happened, you need to show the whole thing.
You can't go, I feared for my life. If they'd shown that Punk was trying to do something to Tony, I think there'd be a completely different story.
It would be.
Still wouldn't have shown it on TV, but that's the thing, people are like, well, how are you scared for your life? What happened? We still don't, well, there's so many questions.
Exactly. I mean, I'd say they shouldn't have showed it at all. But if you're going to show it, you've got to show the whole thing.
If you're going to show it, don't show it on TV. Show it on Twitter.
Or put it up on the YouTube channel.
The people that want to see it will seek it out.
Exactly.
Your TV audience probably don't even know about the situation.
Or they just
and if they do,
don't give a fuck.
They don't, if they do, they don't give a fuck. There's very few, I think the majority of their viewer base probably like that they were watching because they wanted to see that footage and they clicked off. That's it.
I mean, have you seen the footage of when they showed it in the arena?
CM Punk chants?
Yeah, exactly.
CM Punk chants. And also no reaction other than that. There was no
Yeah.
There was just silence. And it's like, you're showing it in a live thing. Like, you obviously wanted a reaction out of people. You wanted a visceral, like...
They wanted fuck CM Punk.
Yeah.
But instead they
just don't even want to...
CM Punk! CM Punk!
That's the last thing you want. You don't want someone that works for the rival company his name to be chanted. You don't.
I mean...
It's the last thing you'd want.
If I was Punk, I would have tweeted out... I would have tweeted something out like... thanks, thanks Tony Khan for promoting me on your show.
See, I probably wouldn't have. I would have just not acknowledged it, because if you acknowledge it, that makes it a little bit more well known. And
Yeah, but-
like, yes, Punk really didn't really. Yeah, he did something wrong, but Punk never lied. Like,
No.
tell me when he's telling lies, as he said.
Exactly.
Like, tell me when I'm telling lies.
And
That statement rings very true.
they say any publicity is good publicity, which I'm going to call complete bullshit on that.
Yep.
Because I'm just going to name 2 names. We're not going to go into any details on them, but 2 names that are in the public eye right now that are not, and their publicity is not good. Vince McMahon, Sean Diddy Combs.
Don't know the second one off the top of my head.
Basically the same accusations as Vince.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you know who Sean Combs is, right? AKA Diddy?
Nope.
He's a musician. Nope. He's a rapper and producer.
Nope. Yeah, I probably wouldn't, because I don't like rap.
I'm going to go off
it's like, yeah, any publicity is good publicity, but it isn't.
But yeah.
Like, any publicity is good publicity until it isn't.
Exactly.
That's gonna be my mindset.
It's also like Eric Bischoff would say, controversy creates cash. Well, the controversy that these guys are going through at the moment is losing them cash.
Yep.
So I'm just waiting to hear from
I'm just gonna run
Jay.
to the bathroom if we're done with this topic as well.
Yep. If you want to run to the bathroom.
Right.
And
I
that.
shall mute.
Hello.
I'm here.
Sweet.
While I was gone.
Over here.
While I was gone. New tag titles on SmackDown.
WWE Tag Team Championships, I'm guessing they're calling them.
Yep.
Oh.
And they look gorgeous.
Are they on Twitter?
Yep. The video for it is on Twitter. I would send you the thing, but I don't know. The image. But
and so it's the thing of just the images.
No, I will send it because I have it. Someone must have screenshotted it.
Oh, sweet.
These are the new titles.
Are you sending it on Discord?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this.
Thoughts on them?
I like
a lot.
I'm just going to bring them up here on the podcast.
Yep. Fair.
I'm just getting the image.
Keep us posted on what SmackDown is doing. Actually, they're really good. Holy.
Let's just make this slightly smaller and bring this down here for now. So these are the new WWE Tag Team Championships. Do you want to send me an image of the World Tag Team Championships?
I don't know if I have that.
I'll see if I can find an image of them.
I got one, no word. I just downloaded the most recent thing that they did.
Oh, have you got one?
Send.
Ah, sweet. Because I'm going to put both... This is something else we can talk about, so... I'm just going to put the images up. Did I accidentally close the other part of Discord? No, there it is. Okay. Is there an image of when they revealed them, like this one?
I haven't looked.
I'll have a look.
It's just that's the first one I found. Because I'm not really wanting to scroll through like a week's worth. Because WWE posts so bloody much.
Found one. Save image as. Save. Let's get back over here. I'm just bringing these up while we talk about them so people can see what we're talking about as well, those that are watching the video. It's going to cover our Double Countout logo pretty much, but logo, let's bring it so the logo's, there we go, our logo's still on top of everything. But right there, below me, is the WWE Tag Team Championships. Below Kieran is the World Tag Team Championships. Kieran, what are your thoughts on these titles?
They're better than the old ones by a million miles.
Hold up, your camera's frozen.
On your end? Because it's working on mine.
Yeah, give me a second to figure out why it's doing this. Okay, why are you just a still image right now?
Have you clicked off of Discord by any chance?
No. Yeah, you're moving on Discord. Hold up. If I can figure out which one's you and which one's...
That is weird.
Hang on. You're moving again.
Alright, yeah?
Oh, Kevin got fucked.
Huh?
Kovu in chat. Oh shit, Kevin got fucked.
Oh, whoa, let me see.
But yeah, we're talking about the tag team, these new tag team championships. The World Tag Team over there, the WWE down here. The WWE ones, the ones below me, they remind me of the old ones. Just the old ones had blue in them.
It would have been cool, but I like the way they are now.
Yep, and of course the World Tag Team Championships currently... Okay, the World Tag Team Championships are just like the World Championship, the Women's World Championship. You know, this title design doesn't remind me of the old World Tag Team titles at all.
No.
Which I reckon is good.
Yeah, I feel like they just look good. I prefer the WWE ones, the WWE tag titles, over the World tag titles. Just the nostalgia. I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, I had a
The old ones were also a little wider.
Yeah, I had one of the they used to make the straps with foam.
They did?
Yeah. At least over here they did like really like weird like thick foam almost.
They might have here. It's been ages since I've held a replica toy belt or whatever here.
Yeah, now they changed it. When they by the time they made the ones that were bronze. By then, it was like almost like a leathery material, but it wasn't actual leather. Kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but before that, it was like a foamy material. But I remember having a toy belt of, first of all, the World Heavyweight Championship, the old one.
Yep.
The Undisputed Championship. And the World Tag. Was it the one that looks like the WWE ones? I can't remember what they were. But them ones.
Yeah. Can I just say...
and an Intercontinental one as well.
I am glad that WWE went with this design here. I'm moving the thing on my stream. For the WWE Tag Team Championships. Instead of doing a copy-paste of the WWE Undisputed Championship and the WWE Women's Championship.
Now.
Because notice all the World Championships have roughly the same design.
Are we going to get a different Undisputed Championship?
There are rumours. I'm going to remove
Winged
these
Eagle?
images now, by the way. But yeah,
Winged Eagle?
I don't see Winged Eagle. I don't see them going backwards.
Oh. Right. Sorry.
I'm thinking hopefully Jay can make it. If Jay can't make it, we will reschedule him for the future.
That's all good, yeah.
I mean, he's the boss of his company. So for those that don't know, Jay had to head off to a work site because someone tried to set fire to one of their diggers.
I don't know why you would do that. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Jay said he's hoping to get home a little after 1. It's 1:17 now. We were planning to go till 4 a.m. your time. If he's not here, if he's unable to make it by 2.
Oh God!
my
Yeah.
time.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Yeah. Kevin got absolutely fucked up. Holy shit.
Images?
Oh my God.
If there's send me the image if there's an image.
Check Twitter. There is an image, but I would rather you check Twitter. Holy shit.
I've got to check Twitter on
my
my phone because I can't remember my login to log it in on the...
Think what Rock did to Cody, but holy shit worse.
Okay, is it on the WWE?
No, just type in Kevin Owens and it'll come up. Oh my God. What? That is...
Is it on Kevin's Twitter?
No, it's just type in Kevin Owens. You'll see loads of clips.
On Twitter?
Yeah, just literally.
Kevin Owens.
Oh my God, what?
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm not going to show it on Twitch, but... Oh!
Oh my God, dude, what the
Can I just say, I don't think we're in the fucking PG era anymore.
No, neither do I. Holy shit. Dude, that is nasty. There's still in it. Oh my God.
The only way I could show this is by putting something over Kevin to censor him. But then that would make it pointless.
Just, if you want to see it, fucking discretion, go to Twitter. Oh my God, he's fucking ruined it.
Or it'll go up on YouTube later if it's not already up on YouTube.
Yeah, we're not in the PG. We're not in the PG era anymore.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I mean, freaking Rock dropping F-bombs. The beatdown on Cody.
Oh my God.
Hang on a sec. Hey, babe.
The return of... Holy shit.
Hang on, I'm going to message her.
Logan's back in WWE. You know what? If they don't overuse it, this is, like, that's the reaction you get. Did not expect that. I did not expect that on an almost random episode of SmackDown. That is... What the...
Yeah, that is, like...
That's worse than Cody, I would say. There's more blood on this one than there is on Cody.
So for those that haven't seen it, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, or you're listening on Spotify, go look it up. I will give you a warning.
Discretion.
Viewer discretion is advised.
That's... It's just... Oh my God, dude, that's... Oh my God, Yeah, Cody wasn't kidding. Oh my God, I was like, I'm gonna look this up as soon as I get the opportunity.
Hang on.
I didn't expect that.
I will be right back.
Oh my God. All good. Oh my God.
I'm going to show... I'm going to show Wolf so we can get her reaction.
That's unbelievable. Like, yeah, we aren't in the PG era at all now. They are transitioning. I think eventually SmackDown goes to Netflix too.
Yep.
Oh, I did not expect that.
Come over here. Push play.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hi, Ron. Oh my god. That's a lot of blood. Holy hell.
See why we can't actually show the footage?
Jesus Christ.
Holy
That's...
shit.
What?
Yeah. But, thank you, Kovu, for letting us know about that.
Yeah.
Fuck PG. Fuck PG. This is the sort of
Exactly.
shit that we've missed. This
I
is the
know.
sort... Triple H, I love you, have my children. Holy
We
shit.
need a chant there. That's not PG!
PG. That's not PG. Dude, I just see like the first image. What the fuck, dude? Are we gonna see SmackDown go to Netflix as well eventually then?
Probably.
Because I don't think they can get away with this. I mean, I'm of the opinion they have to leave this for stories that make sense. And Triple H will know that. You can't have blood like this in a story that don't matter.
Exactly. I mean,
Kevin Owens has been intertwined with the bloodline for years. Essentially since it started, since very early into the bloodline. This makes sense.
2020.
Solo wants him gone. Yeah, Solo wants him gone.
Also, I
And
find
this-
it ironic that the bloodline is the stable that
Are the
seems to be
ones-
making people bleed. It's a storyline with the bloodline that is bringing blood back in.
Oh, we are done with PG, dude. I really didn't expect this. I don't think we're gonna get F-bombs a lot, and I really hope not, but I mean, I'm not against it. I just think you have to leave this as a rep, because the reaction, like, you see blood on AEW, what do? You go, oh, bleeding again. WWE, you get the, oh my fucking god, what?
Oh. So, you know the, it's Wednesday, you know what that means. Or whatever. Yeah, the answer? It means
Blood.
Moxley's bleeding again.
And I'm a Moxley fan. Well,
Same
I
here.
agree.
Also, fun fact, Mox and I share the same birthday.
Oh, that's sick. Stephanie McMahon and I share the same birthday.
Nice. Oh, that gives me another question. That's obviously two checks. You've just answered it. Okay, do you share your birthday with a wrestling superstar? And if so, who?
Honestly,
I mean, if you're a wrestler yourself, you can say you share your birthday with yourself. Because technically that's
So-
true.
I'm genuinely still shocked that happened on a random episode of SmackDown.
I mean, the beatdown on Cody was a random episode of Raw, wasn't it?
Wasn't
Was
it
it
Go
SmackDown?
Home? No, it wasn't Go Home. It was
It was
Raw.
like a week before the go home.
I mean,
a week or
yeah,
two.
but like everyone. I mean, if you think about it, like, then The Rock said like this came out of absolute. I didn't expect them to go after Kevin, and I certainly didn't expect to this extent. But it
I'm
makes
not
sense.
surprised they went after Kevin. Who stopped them from
No, but,
going
like, looking back at
into
it-
the champions' locker room and said to them, "You're not invited"?
That is true. Yeah. But then again, like, it makes sense. Like, I don't know why
Oh.
I didn't think they would, because I thought they would go after like Cody, or
Yeah. Kovu shares his birthday with Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rob Van Dam, and Trish Stratus. So that just reminded me, I seen a post in a Facebook group. Someone made a tag team of RVD and Farouk. They named the team Rob Van Dam.
damn.
Which,
Dude, I'm going
that is
to-
the
I'm
perfect
just gonna-
name for that team.
Dude, I just retweeted one of the tweets with it. Oh my god, dude, that's the reactions you want though, right? Like,
That's why she didn't.
you see blood on WWE television, you don't see it. We haven't seen it used twice in a year, like I don't think we've seen it used intentionally in years.
Yeah.
Like actual,
I mean-
it just gives that visceral, like, oh my god. Whereas you see it anywhere else, like AEW, I'm not trying to diss AEW because that's what they do, and
Yeah.
I'm not against it, but I'm also like, I would rather see it the way WWE are doing it. Make a story mean something. When Cody bled, we all went, oh shit, this means something.
Exactly.
Kevin's bleeding means something.
Right
It
now,
adds something to it.
I'm going to say this. We would be talking about AEW more if they didn't bleed. It'd be like, did you see that there was no blood on AEW this week? You know? It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, whoa, they changed?
Wait,
did something?
Yeah, it's like, wait. Moxley
Wait, was
didn't
Moxley on the
bleed?
card? Wait, was Moxley even on the card? I would like to say I'm a
mean-
massive Moxley fan. Like I've said before, like,
I mean, sure. I'm thinking of someone else that bled every time that they were in the ring. Sandman. But Sandman didn't get drenched in blood. He would smash the cans on his head and have like a little bit of blood, which would be basically healed up halfway through the match. Not even halfway through. You know? But Moxley, it's like, do they have blood backstage for him?
just an on-site blood transfusion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there. Make sure you got like a packet or two of blood for me. All right.
Yep.
Just gonna go dive for a flaming barbed wire table real quick.
I remember the promo where he came back after going to rehab and then saying the only thing he drinks now is blood. He never mentioned it was his own.
Oh my god. I am so shocked. Yeah, it's on the WWE Twitter now.
It is?
Yeah, Bro, that's a lot. This is a storytelling that I think they've needed for years. Triple H is not going to hold back punches at all, and Triple H is going to use that. Why do I have a feeling? I just get the feeling. Who's going to be the Bloodline's fourth?
You reckon there's going to be a fourth? Because apparently Jacob Fatu is going to be the third.
Rock? The Rock?
I think The Rock's apparently away till WrestleMania 41.
I was going to say, because you could go War Games. Could have Kevin, Sammy, Cody.
So Kevin, Sammy...
Oh no, you could even just do, without Cody, you could go Kevin, Cody, Jimmy, Jay.
You just said without Cody and then named Cody as the second one.
Could I? Kevin, Sammy.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Kevin, Sammy, Jimmy, Jay. Right? You could do that, right?
Yep.
Which,
Solo.
Kevin getting on terms with them.
Yeah.
Solo, Tama,
Tamatonga, Jacob Fatu. And then
Who
who would
else?
be the fourth? Zilla Fatu? No, I would rather see
someone.
Zilla against Solo.
Who?
Tonga
Who would be
Loa?
fourth? Maybe.
But yeah, the only reason I want to see Zilla against Solo is Zilla is Umaga's son. Zilla uses some of Umaga's moves, like Solo does. You
Oh.
know? And
They
Zilla
have
being
like
like,
the muscle and the muscle, right? Like you
yeah.
have, because Solo is just the
Well,
fucking.
Zilla's more a more, I'd say, high flyer build, but he still uses like that spike, and I think I've seen him use the hip attack
Yeah.
and stuff, you know? And it's just like,
Mhm.
how do I put this? You know, you can make a good rivalry from that.
Mhm.
Zilla could say that Solo is tarnishing his father's name.
Maybe. I. This is the Bloodline story when we because I thought after Mania we're gonna be. I didn't know the direction they were gonna go.
Exactly, no
However,
one does.
I love it. I think the way they're doing it and the way they are like the way that they're gonna build Solo as this monster heel now, like not just a heel that like I thought Solo was like before, yeah, Solo's just the bloodline muscle. Now he is, from what we know, the tribal chief.
He is the self-appointed tribal chief.
Self-appointed, I think The Rock appointed him.
I don't think so.
Mm,
Um, just
I
because
just feel like The Rock.
it seems that Solo didn't do anything about anything, you know, until Paul Heyman told him winning and losing matters, and it's like he got into his head. Well, I didn't lose at Mania. I'm the only one in the bloodline that didn't lose at Mania. Therefore,
But then
I have the right
maybe,
to be the tribal
but then
chief.
maybe that was like a. I still think The Rock ordered it and went, well, Jimmy lost. Jimmy's the weak link. Roman's a weak link. Make this new bloodline these people.
It's possible, but
Get rid of Heyman. Heyman's a weak link. I just think
I don't. Well,
that, 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 what?
it looks like he's keeping Heyman.
Nah. No, I'm waiting for that eventual. For now, yes. I'm waiting for the eventual he goes to turn on Heyman. Roman. That's how they bring Roman back. That's how you turn Roman babyface. He comes out, stands up for Heyman.
Yeah.
Because without Heyman, yes, Roman would have had the success, but without Heyman, I don't think, like, specifically for story purposes as well, like, I don't think without Heyman, Roman would have held the title for as long as he did.
No, he wouldn't have.
Heyman was the glue that held it all together. You had Jimmy and Jay left, right? Jimmy came back, yes. But, you know, Heyman was there throughout all of the iterations. Just feel like Solo is eventually just gonna. You can tell Heyman's shitting himself. Every time they look at him, he's in complete fear. When are they going to do something to him? And they're looking at him like, you are gone. We're keeping you around until we don't need you anymore.
Exactly.
How long's that gonna be? I reckon it's gonna be a while, but they're gonna keep planting the seeds of Heyman's gonna be gone sooner rather than later. I don't think there's gonna be a huge beatdown, but there might be. But I just have a feeling that they're gonna do it when Roman's able to come back. Roman's gonna then, like, it's gonna be at a pay-per-view or premium live event, however you call it now.
Yeah, premium live event is what they call them.
It's gonna be at one of those. It's probably, I'd either say it's either gonna have to be SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I don't think Roman's gonna be out for a year. Survivor Series latest. But it's either gonna be SummerSlam or Survivor Series. I think
Yeah.
Survivor Series. You have that War Games match. Which, this is the thing. Like we said earlier, maybe have Solo win his first match against Roman. Maybe have Heyman factor into a lot of the losses in Solo's mind, where, well, you didn't help me. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Where in reality, Solo didn't listen. Solo wasn't ready.
Exactly.
So,
100%.
I really do think that's the way they go. Maybe Survivor Series after War Games.
Hold up
think
a sec,
about it.
Kieran. I'm just quickly doing something. I need to mute the desktop audio because it's going to play a video and I don't want the audio to play just yet. It's only going to take about 30 seconds. Hang on, yep, you're unmuted now.
Alright. Yeah, this... I don't even know. Apparently... I didn't know this. Because I didn't see it. Solo Sikoa ripped the mic out of Heyman's hands. I don't think he's going to keep him. I think either... Like, he might... I said Survivor Series, it could happen sooner. But then... You're not going to have Roman to come out. So, what are they going to do? Just have him beat down... What if they have him beat down Heyman? Heyman goes away for a while. And then you have Heyman and Roman come out when Roman comes back.
Wise.
And then it's like, oh, well, it's only two. Jimmy and Jay come out. And it's just, think about how cool that would be. You have the, you have... First walks out Heyman. Like, this is, say, War Games, right? They lose or they win, because I feel like you have to have them win if they, that match. Maybe Solo doesn't get the pin, because then technically Solo didn't win the match, right? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you do something like that where then technically, yes, he won in record's sake, but he didn't get the pin. After the match, you suddenly hear, you just suddenly cut to the entrance, and out walks Paul Heyman, or out there is Heyman. And then along comes, like, maybe you do it where Roman comes out last and you have Jimmy and Jay side by side.
So I have a question for you.
And then Roman.
This will help me.
Hmm?
I'm just setting up a scene for the end of stream, which is the reveal of our special guest next month.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what you think about that being like a scene for like the end of, like, for instance, Survivor Series or something, right? Like, what would your thoughts be on, like, you have Heyman, then the Usos walk out side by side. Okay, well, there's only two of you, and because we could deal with Heyman, four of us, Roman.
That would be epic. I mean, Roman's currently filming a movie at the moment, but by then,
by November,
he should be back. Well, that'd be a good time to bring him back.
I think that's what you do. I think they take out Heyman soon. They take him out. They attack him somehow, and he's out till then. You don't see Heyman on WWE television for a while.
Does he come?
And then you see him, and you know.
Does he come back at Survivor Series, or is it the Go Home show, and Roman Reigns is revealed as the final member for that team?
No, you have to do it Survivor Series, because if you confirm him the day before, it's going to ruin that. I feel like you have the match I said about Kevin, Sammy, I don't think you even have Jimmy and Jay. You have to have two others. Maybe they attack two other people.
No.
Um,
Kevin, we won't put Sammy in. Let's say Sammy's still got the Intercontinental Championship. So, and we
Survivor
want him
Series,
to.
it wouldn't matter, right? It's brand versus brand. There's very rarely title defenses on Survivor Series.
True, because I was thinking you could also have Gable win the title at Survivor Series.
You could have Gable win it before. You could have Gable win it at SummerSlam.
Because what I'm thinking is you have the Usos, Kevin Owens, and maybe Sami Zayn or something. Have someone get taken out, either Kevin or just before the match happens, or as they're making the entrance. Something to take them out. So
I think it'll be a bit too predictable then, though, right? Because you you got the Usos in the match, someone else is going to come out. They're not going to have this. Whereas if you do it where it's almost like last Survivor Series. We all thought at the end of it, Punk ain't coming out. There's no way. We're done.
Yeah, because it was doing the zoom out to end the show.
Hit. And then the music hit. And the place around. I feel you do that same thing. You don't, because Randy was confirmed. Yes, Randy's return was special, but imagine Randy walked out. Like, we all knew. As soon as you say there's going to be a mystery opponent and you know the story, you're going to go, well, that's Roman.
Yeah, you'd have to do something, though, to have it so someone gets taken out at some point, even if it's just before they're about to enter the ring. Have another member of Solo's bloodline that isn't in the match be at ringside and take them out. Have it
would it not be too readable?
That there is nothing going on, and then the timer continues on, the next person comes out and whatever, and we've got a 4-on-3 situation for a while, and then Roman's theme hits.
You could do that.
Even if Roman doesn't get in the match, but him coming out distracts Solo long enough that Solo gets pinned. That leads to Solo versus Roman, where Solo gets his win finally.
But where would Heyman come in with this? Because I feel like you would just have the image of Heyman on the ramp, and the commentators are going, "Oh God, what's he doing here?" And then you just see the Usos just come out. There's no music. You don't need the music until maybe Roman comes out.
Or have Roman come out at the end of the match. Yeah, there are so many ways that we could do it.
I just feel like you come out with you have Heyman first. Heyman stood there, just staring at the ring. We haven't seen Heyman in months because they're gonna take him out. They have to do it, and if they do that, this is the route they could go. You take out Heyman soon, right? Heyman's had enough. Heyman's doesn't know what to do. Goes to call Roman. Solo maybe spots him talking to Roman on the phone. Gets mad. They go out and attack Heyman. We don't see Heyman until this point. Once we see Heyman, we're like, oh shit. Usos. Just side by side with Heyman, like each side. Right? Like slightly behind.
What we need is we need the bloodline to go and take Jay out as well, because they've taken Jimmy out, right? Mm-hmm. They take Jay out.
Will they?
They take Paul Heyman out. Mm-hmm. So Paul Heyman
There's a common cause.
Return,
There's a common cause, yeah.
Paul Heyman comes out, and then
why?
Jimmy Uso comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jay Uso.
And then you're like, oh. And then Roman.
Yeah. I would say kind of like...
return would be huge.
Kind of like, do you... when... I think this might have been before you were watching WWE. I don't know. It might have been around when you started. Randy Orton punting the McMahons took out Vince, Shane and Triple H.
I wasn't watching, but I think I remember the story, but I don't remember seeing the bit that you were talking about.
When they come back, Triple H comes out. I think it was Triple H first, then Shane, then Vince. Mm-hmm. But this time you can do it with all respected people. Make it a better storyline.
It's just gonna be so. Like, you think about it. Like, I think Roman's the only one that you would play music for. Because the others are coming out, like, silently. They know. Solo's in the ring. Like,
Yeah.
oh my, like, shocked. Like, hold on a minute. What? Why? How are you here? We ended you. And then kind of give like a little, like, they stand there. They go to walk forward a bit. They kind of play into Solo like, we're gonna fight you 2v2, or 2v whatever,
or
2v4.
3v3, because Heyman and the
Heyman
Usos.
like Heyman's like, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, or yeah.
Obviously, they're in the ring laughing. They're going, aha, you can't do anything. Heyman won't do anything. We'll destroy you. Roman's theme hits.
Yep.
Like, I don't even think you need them to walk forward. You could just have them, like, staring. And then you just hear the theme.
You have them staring, then they take two steps forward. Boom, theme hits.
Yeah. And the chills, dude. You see The Rock with the goosebumps. I feel like you do this, that place, the roof ain't there anymore.
They have to do it in an arena that doesn't have a roof.
Otherwise, I'll be paying for a new one.
Yeah.
Dude,
as long as Michael Cole doesn't say, is it? Could it be?
Could it be?
My God, it is! Roman Reigns is back!
Hello, Teddy, as well. Dude, I would love that to be that. Like, alright, if that happens, come back here and thank me for coming up with that. They've probably already got it all planned out. They've probably discussed it with Roman and gone, here's the plan. Are you going to be good for this?
Yeah.
Like, Triple H's long-term storytelling, they know they have a plan, but I've got a feeling they're doing it Survivor Series. They'll take out everyone, completely new bloodline. Possibly Rikishi manager? Because he said something on Twitter that when Solo beat up Jimmy.
He did?
Yep.
I didn't see that. What did he
said
say?
something like attaboy? I don't know. Let me go check. Because people are like, that's your son.
He's cheering for his son for beating up his son.
Beating up his son, yeah. Right, I'll find it. But I think that could be really good. Heel Rikishi is like the you know, could you have Rikishi in that match? Or would that be
I did it
bad?
For the Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa.
I did it for the bloodline.
Yeah.
You'd have to do like something. Alright, let me see. He said, I need to find it.
He said, I need to find it. Okay. Was he looking down at his pants at the time? Was he going, I need to find it?
Okay, so what he said, he wasn't like attaboy or any of that. It was, believe that. With Solo beating the ever-living shit out of his other son Jimmy, Heyman's like this, and Tamatonga's in the ring.
Believe that. Wasn't that a Shield
The
saying?
first comment is they just jumped your firstborn son, my guy. Yeah, he just went, believe that.
Also,
Obviously, the blood drop, the finger up.
Am I acknowledging the bloodline? Or am I putting my hand up because I have a question to ask?
What are you doing? Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm just acknowledging the bloodline.
Exactly.
Someone should. I guarantee, some young wrestling fan in their school has gone in once and done that in the middle of class, right?
Yeah.
And their teacher's gone, "What's your question?" And they go, "I acknowledge my tribal chief."
I would do that if I was still in school. If I was like,
I would do it too. I'd just be like,
I've been out of school for 18
and I
years.
wouldn't wave it. I'd just keep it still. And when they come to it, and go, my question is, do you acknowledge your tribal chief? If the answer is no, then we have a problem. Yeah, like that story. That's my pitch for Survivor Series this year. And I think we're gonna get Heyman taken out soon. Like we've already seen how brutally Kevin gets taken out. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna be that brutal for Heyman because of limitations. But
No.
what I do think is they're gonna do something. Maybe
But
they do something in
the thing
that looks
Heyman,
brutal.
sorry, but Heyman is so good at selling. They could put him in an arm bar, or sorry, a hammer lock, behind
yeah.
the, and he could sell it that it broke his shoulder from the force of it.
Yeah.
And he would make it believable.
You'd want it to be a serious looking, like, oh my god, like Heyman's done. You'd have to. I feel like I know this isn't something the Bloodline do. Concerto, something like that, where
Yeah.
like it's like for normal guy back in a few months, maybe like back in a few weeks even. Heyman could be out till Survivor Series with that.
Okay, so update. Jay has had to postpone. He is still with the cops at the moment regarding what happened.
Yeah, that's all fair enough.
So we've got special guests scheduled for May, June. I was going to say July we do one with Just Us, but since we're doing one with Just Us now, should we make July the one with Jay?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Do it as soon as we can. But
I'm just
yeah,
messaging.
Okay, that is just. I'm just like. I don't know when they're gonna turn on Heyman, dude. But it's gonna be soon.
Why every time I go to write CPW do I put cow instead? COW.
I have no idea. I genuinely.
I'm just saying to him, July is our next free one as we have guests for May and June. What day is CPW show in July? Probably be a week after that. Message me when you can. Hope cops can. So hope cops can. Phone? I'm trying to say fuckers, not Fulkerson.
What?
I'll just say to him, I hope the cops can find the fuckers. As in, the fuckers that freaking tried to set fire to the digger.
There's no CCTV there? I assume there's CCTV.
I don't know.
You'd expect there to be.
I think they might have been demolishing a place. So, Jay does
workplace though.
So, his other job, aside from running a wrestling company. Sorry, my voice just went there. Aside from running a wrestling company, he does asbestos removal.
Okay, yep.
So I'm wondering, were they demolishing a place? Because that's the only reason I can think of why a digger would be on the site.
I mean, if that's the case, there would be CCTV there, because if you're leaving your equipment there and any of it goes missing, you kind of have a fail-safe to...
Yeah, well,
like they would have had some sort of... Well, yeah, you'd expect there to be with a, a business.
I mean, Jay's pretty onto it in there. I'm sure Jay would have. But for those that had tuned in to for Jay and that, so we will be rescheduling Jay because
as soon as possible.
Because obviously this was all out of anyone's control.
Yeah,
actually, I'm going to take that back. It was in it was in someone's control. And that's the fuckers that frickin' tried to frickin' commit arson.
Didn't they? No, they did.
Yeah.
Or did they?
He said they tried to set fire to the digger. I don't know if the digger just wouldn't set fire. I mean, metal is kind of hard to frickin'...
How would they have been known?
I mean, they could have freaking burnt, like, set fire to the interior of the diggers and that. But yeah, that's who we have to blame.
Yep.
But you know,
I would say the other word. I just don't want to say it on podcast, but what that person is Rex, you know the word for that. Whoever it is.
they're a cunt.
There you go.
They're a
They
cunty
are
cunt.
indeed.
They're the
You're a
cuntiest
cunty
cunt.
cunt.
They're the cuntiest cunt. Sorry, they're the cuntiest of cunts that ever cunted in the entire cuntistry. They are Cuntarians from the planet Cunt.
They are Cuntarians from the planet Cunt. I love that. I'm gonna look into my ancestry. Am I part Cuntarian?
Wait, why is that you said because you exist?
Wait, what?
Kovu's message, damn, makes me sad because I, and then in asterisks, exist.
No.
You're not one of these cunts.
I don't understand. You just instantly go there, Cuntarians from the planet. Where do you get this stuff?
I just think of shit on the fly.
Where? Yeah, that was great. That might be a quote, you know. Like that might be a quote.
What, you gonna add that as a quote on your twit?
Probably.
Go for it. I mean, even after the podcast, we go through and clip it.
Oh God. You should clip it.
They're Cuntarians from the planet Cunt.
It's so good. It's like everything else is like, yep, I've heard that before. And then you just come up with that and I'm like, what?
Sir Cunts a lot. I will be right back. I'm just going to update Wolf.
Alright, let me add the quote while you're gone. What's the date today? What is their date?
What the fuck?
20th.
Jesus Christ.
20/4/24.
Oh.
There you go. It is added as number 17.
I am back. So I'm going to do something here. Okay,
I added the quote. By the way. Number 17. If you ever want to use it.
Okay, sweet. That sounds good.
My hair is all in my face and I'm not liking it.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's why I wear a cap. Because it keeps it out of my eyes and I just, ugh.
I'm going to show a clip from the last CPW show. I just need to find it first.
Okay.
I'm not going to show the... I mean... Where is it? Let's get the tab. I think it's from here. We'll go from here. Window capture. Okay, so it's showing up now.
I can't wait to watch that Kevin Owens clip with sound because I wonder what the commentators were saying.
Yeah. If you want to watch, you might want to watch this as well. You probably have to bring my stream up on your phone or something.
Yeah, I can quickly do that. I might have to mute my mic so I can hear it.
Okay.
I'll pull it up real quick. I need to find it, dude. How many people I follow are streaming at the moment? There we go.
Let me know when you're...
Let me mute my mic and I will give you a thumbs up.
Oh. Wait, did that play? Did you see all that?
I did.
Okay, so yeah, I took that bump, and that was me done for the rest of the night. Second half of the show, I'm backstage, and all I'm hearing is, "Bring back Rex! Bring back Rex!" and "We want Rex! We want Rex!" And I'm just listening. I'm like, these guys in the ring putting on an amazing match right now. I mean, one of the matches, and that I didn't know at the time because not until I seen the video, Ryan Zero versus Mark Morales. Mark hit Ryan with a German suplex. Sure, that doesn't seem like much, right? Should I bring the video up and show you the German suplex?
Is it, I would assume, smaller guy, German suplex is bigger guy?
I mean, not really.
Let me pull up stream, and you can pull it up.
Hang on.
I might mute it, just so I can, watch it.
I need to find whereabouts it was.
I need to see what Kovu said. Kovu said.
Hang on, where is it? I've seen the DDT, but that's not what I was looking for. Sorry, I can't see what Kovu said yet. I will.
Very funny.
Hang on. Or even here, this will work too. The one I seen was the other way around, but some people and others speak Cantonese. I like that.
I like it a lot.
Okay. So, are you ready? I think this is the right
watch it
spot.
without sound, so
I've
I can
muted the
just
sound
see
as
what
well
happens.
on it.
Yep, let's see. Ooh.
German
Ooh.
suplex on the fucking apron.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was
Was
before that or
nasty
after
as well.
that. But Ryan, who's the bigger guy, Mark also did the same to him.
Oh.
So yeah, German suplexes on the apron. The fucking hardest part of the ring.
There's nothing but steel under that.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the crowd keep cheering for me, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes. I'm honoured.
I mean, you're honoured, but you're like, look, there's two people in the ring putting on a fucking barn burner.
Putting on a clinic. Pay more attention
and you want a ref.
to them. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you appreciate the fans. And wasn't it like a couple shows ago they were booing you because you double count out? This ref sucks. And then all of a sudden.
The triple threat match that ended in a no contest.
No contest. That's
because one was handcuffed to the ring and couldn't continue, and the other two kept kicking each other in the dick.
Wait, you're gonna have to pull a Christian Miracle here.
Okay, so Dev was a dick to Ray's guns.
No, yeah.
Ray was a dick to Dev's Kairos.
Made up Christian Miracle.
Yes. If you don't follow him, or don't unsubscribe to him on YouTube, go do so.
Do it. Fucking amazing.
But the thing is, the last time I reffed in Palmerston, I did a squash match.
Oh.
The next match I did, the crowd were saying this ref sucks, and that. But those people have seen me do a few more matches since then, and now apparently two of them are my number 1 and 2 fans. Like literally, one yelled out, "I'm your number 1 fan," and the other one goes, "Well, I'm your number 2 fan."
You should be like, next time you're there, if they're there, you should go, you should follow me on Twitch. You're that big of a fan.
I mean,
Not even a...
follow me on Facebook, Rex Lyons Referee.
Twitter, Twitch.
Yeah.
Follow the podcast.
The Double Countout.
Yeah, you want to see more Rex? There you go. There you go.
I will be putting up clips when I can of next week's show on my podcast. Next week is the very first ever rock and wrestling event.
Okay.
Multiple bands. Capital Pro Wrestling, Southern Pro Wrestling. And 11 different breweries. Rock music, wrestling, alcohol.
That's gonna be one rowdy show.
Yep. I will be there. Some of the matches already announced for that are, let me just go over to Facebook and go to my how's it? Okay, I need to share that at some point. So the matches announced so far, I know are the big man Jamie Takata Esse versus the SPW heavyweight champion Cool Guy Sky. This is the first time I will have ever met Jamie. I've met Sky before. I was in the crowd at the time. The Antidote J.K. Moody versus the Duke of Death, former CPW heavyweight champion Horace.
Oh.
One half of the current CPW tag team champions, also 1/3 of the stable Rough, Tough and Jacked, Tiger King Rowan Davis versus the Dirty Dog of the South, K9. There's also another match yet to be announced, with the winners of these 4 matches facing off in a fatal 4-way in the main event. There is also the Fix It Fitzy $5,000 over-the-top rope battle royale, where the winner will be winning $5,000.
Oh.
Can I enter that?
Are you willing to fight for it?
Willing to fight? I'm 150-ish kgs. I just lie down in the middle of the ring dead weight.
Yeah, but then what if it comes down to the final one? Like, what do you do?
Lay there dead weight. They're going to give up eventually and just climb over the top rope and go, fuck this. I just go to sleep.
You'd be surprised. $5,000 is a lot of money.
That is true. But no, I will be outside the ring going, this person's eliminated. You know.
You know what you should do? You should be a ref until the final one, and then you just run in and you chuck him out.
That would work in a Royal Rumble, where it's
It would.
entrances. Battle Royals where everyone starts off in the ring.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But imagine that, the referee just getting in at the last second and just throwing the person over the rope.
You'd have to do it. You'd have to do it where there's like a referee that's like a quote injured superstar or something, and they just wanted to be at the Rumble. Like you could do that with CM Punk.
Exactly.
Imagine that was what obviously CM Punk's gonna be back before that, but
Yep. Oh,
he wasn't. Go on.
Tonight. So there is another company here in New Zealand called Maniacs United. The company started in 2012. I had the honour of being at their first couple of shows. I was a cameraman for the first one. I was a ring announcer for the second show. Tonight, after 12 years, 11 and a half, because they started in September of 2012, or maybe just before then, they are having their final show. Maniacs are closing their doors.
Which always sucks.
It does. I would just like to take this time to congratulate those that have gone through Maniacs throughout the years on that. Also congratulate JPE, Just Plain Evil, on starting this company 12 years ago, following through with it, doing everything that she's done for New Zealand wrestling. And that, and wherever wherever life takes her next, I wish her all the best.
Yeah.
If you are in New Zealand right now and you are in Auckland or close to Auckland and can get to Auckland tonight, and this, I mean, as in right now while we're alive, I would highly suggest that you go and support Maniacs United. Give me one moment and I will find out the details on the show. Maniacs United. Here we go. Should tell us when and where the show is. So the show's called Episode 9, Mania Madness. Doors open at 5:45 p.m. at Oratia Settlers Hall. I think that's what it says. Tickets are $20 an adult. Child is $12.50. Family pass is $45. Tickets are at eventfinder.co.nz, and there is also cash store sales. I will. So some of the matches announced for tonight are Joseph Cruz versus Spartan, Tekaha versus Pariah. Tekaha is formerly known as Hybrid. Kaha, by the way, is strength or strong. Like Kia Kaha basically means be strong. Dorian Weber versus Frankie Quinn versus Jack Franco. The Pure of Heart Senior Cup Battle Royale. Vic Craig and Graham Hughes versus Lance and Victoria. Vic Craig is who we have as our special guest in June.
Yep.
Graham Hughes is also the owner of the Hughes Academy. And probably one of our future special guests. And also we have Grace Lightning versus the winner of the triple threat match between Weber, Quinn, and Franco. And yeah, those are the matches for that. So to quote Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about? I said, so what do you want to talk about?
What, me?
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal is now a free agent.
Wait, what? Repeat that?
He quit. Jinder Mahal has tweeted, "I quit, Maharaja out." His bio now states, free agent, 90 days. 53 minutes ago. I saw it while you were talking.
Is that storyline or is that legit though?
It's legit. I think it's legit. Because it's like why would Jinder, like, what purpose? He's not shown on WWE TV at all. And him saying, I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like this is legitimate.
Yeah, like, the last time I remember seeing Jinder is when he lost to Seth in the match where Seth injured himself.
I have a feeling, because, maybe it's a story, I don't know, but I'm going off what was on Twitter. Alright. Yep, I think it's real.
Yeah, I'm just asking you something.
Apparently, I don't know how trusted the source is. PW Insider has confirmed that Jinder Mahal has parted ways with WWE.
All that. Now, I wonder where he's going to go next.
Who knows?
Oh, we can talk about
Sorry
this
to drop
for a
a
while.
bombshell like that on you.
I mean, that is
like,
good.
what?
This is the kind of stuff we need. And, like, literally, it's just happened and we're talking about it.
Yeah, really good. Like, it's not good. Like, alright, it sucks for Jinder.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'd like to talk, you know, because Jinder's WWE title run was such a shock. It
was.
Like, this is like, why is Jinder's career just full of shocks? I didn't expect him to be just to not be WWE like right now. Yes, okay, they don't really have much for him, and he's very rarely on, but like, he's a good hand to have when you need, you know, when you need someone that, you know. No,
Exactly. I mean, they showed,
like, you know.
they shared a video the other day of I think it was off Jinder's debut with the Great Khali.
Mm.
And now this.
Mm.
Also, I sent you a message on Discord.
Yep, he has. Okay. He has been released by WWE. So whether he requested his release?
But does he go to AEW? Does he go to TNA? Does he go to Japan?
I would like him in. I feel like he'd be a really good fit in TNA. I think he'd get a really good push there. I feel like I don't want him to go AEW because I don't think that roster needs him. In the sense that he'll be in the same sort of spot as he is in WWE. He won't get used as much. I think TNA he could do something there. Japan, yeah, always an option. But I don't know. I feel like him being in TNA would be good. There's a lot of people there that I think he could have good matches with.
Now, does he go by after his 90 days? Does he get a new ring name? Does he go by his actual name, or does he go by one of his former names?
Maybe you'll go former.
So former names, we've got Raj Desi, Raj Singh, or Tiger Raj Singh. Tiger Raj Singh.
He might go one of the other ones, the older ones, because that's kind of like, I don't know. If he makes it, I'm really unsure. I think he might keep the Maharaja gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's something he will keep, possibly. But the name, not sure.
I mean,
know he won't be able to keep Jinder.
Sorry, he could also go with, like, Raj Mahal.
Yeah, or Jinder.
Jinder Singh? Jinder Desi? I mean, his real name is Yuvraj, Yuvraj. So if he keeps that, if he goes by a Raj again and goes Raj Mahal, like kind of like when, frickin', what's his name? I don't want to use his ring name right now.
Why not? Huh?
The person I'm talking about.
I'm confused.
Hang on a sec. So when Tom Budgen, or Budgen, when he left WWE and ended up in AEW, instead of going back to Tommy End, he went Malachi Black. He was Alistair Black in WWE. So he kept Black as part of his name.
I like.
And Mahal, I reckon, is a good name.
Yeah.
I mean, he could easily just go as Mahal.
Could. That would be good. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like TNA would be a really good fit. I think he'd get, he'd do really well there.
Yeah. Because his full name is Yuvraj Singh Desi.
I don't think, with AEW, if he went to AEW, he would just be another guy in the roster.
I think, like,
if he goes to TNA, good, he has a chance. If he goes to Japan, that could be really good for him too.
There is
for the love of
potential.
God, Jinder. For the love of God, Jinder, don't go to AEW because it's not like AEW
So the whole don't hinder Jinder. If he keeps the Jinder name, when he goes to wherever he goes, he can say that they tried to hinder Jinder. But if he takes out the Jinder and that, he's going to have to come up with a new catchphrase that works with the same frickin',
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see where he goes in 90 days.
That's another question for those that are watching the podcast or listening.
If you're listening on Spotify, you'll tweet us.
Yeah.
Well, I might unrelated, I might add our tags to Twitter underneath
Yep.
our images so that then we can.
At some point, we should make a Twitter for the Double Countout.
We should. We definitely should.
I'm going to message you something.
Okay.
And that.
But yeah, like I wonder. I'm just curious as to where it goes.
Or X to be politically correct, but.
Rex is typing.
Yep.
Let me see.
But yeah, question for those that are watching or listening. Where does Jinder go next?
If we do make for Twitter, make polls. We could make polls. We could obviously promote the YouTube, the streams, the Spotify, etc., as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm very interested to just know where he goes. Because it could be
Damn, that's still
that
charging.
he does go to. He could go to AEW, but again, that's like that's the first thought anyone goes, oh, he's going to AEW. I genuinely think he's a better suit to TNA than he is anywhere else. Japan is a good option too. I think him in TNA, he might be a world champion there. Yep. He could very well be. Like, if he goes there, I see him being a world champion. Coming in, being dominant, because he has the ability to do that.
Yeah. TNA, definitely.
TNA all the way. All the way.
Yep. Oh my god, I don't even know where my...
Yeah, that's a... Didn't expect to see that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Whatsoever today.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find a layout for something that... Because after we end the podcast, I am going to be switching to do some Pokemon
I'm probably going to do
content.
the same. I'm going to do the same.
What are you going to be doing, Splatoon?
Yeah. Yeah, because Splatfest is on and I need to be grinding that as much as I possibly can to
I don't have another freaking BRB screen except for my horror BRB screen.
Oh.
I guess that's the BRB screen I'm going to have to be using.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Right.
Sorry. Nope. Didn't I... Oh, there's the one. I'm going to see if I can dual stream. In other words, well, not two platforms, but I'm going to be doing Pokemon Shield DAs, and if it will let me, Pokemon Green as well.
Oh, nice.
I streamed Pokemon Green the other day.
How'd it go? I think I saw the tweet.
Streamed it off of this.
Yep.
So
Very
yeah,
good.
if it'll let me do both, I will. But should we call it here?
I think we should. I think that was good. We had the I mean, there's a lot of content to put out as well.
Yep. But
the
before we
Bloodline
go,
prediction, there's just so much. Your reaction to Jinder?
yep.
Fear shock.
Before we go, we should reveal the special
I'll
guest
let you do it on your
for
side.
May. So, without any further ado, let me switch to the right scene.
Hey guys, Unified Senior Referee John Reginald here. Now, I have just had the honour and privilege of being asked to join Rex Lyons and Unified Senior Kieran on the Double Countout now on May 25th. To me, that is a huge honour for someone I've been helping referee and asking advice in his career. It's great to pass on the knowledge that I was given from other referees. So it's going to be a pleasure to be a part of that podcast. Make sure you listen on May 25th at the Double Countout. Thanks, guys. So it's going to be a pleasure to be a part of that podcast. Make sure you listen on May 25th at the Double Countout.
I don't know why the video ended up disappearing halfway through, but May 25th we will be joined by Unified Wrestling's senior referee John Reginald. So if you got any questions, feel free to put them in our Discord, send them to us on Twitter. My Facebook page, which is Rex Lyons Referee. I am just putting it in. I have a command for it. But Kieran, anything you want to say before we end?
No, not really. Just tune in to May 25th. Is there a pay-per-view before that?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
Because if so, we'll have to see about reactions, because I know it's Backlash next. Which, Backlash is going to be better my time than it is yours, I think. Because if it's held in, I believe it's France. I think, if over here, I think the pay-per-view start about 7, 8, it'll be like 9 or 10. Or like 8, 9, maybe 10, Something like that.
May 25th is King and Queen of the Ring. That's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, though.
That could be earlier on in the day then, right?
Yeah, it might be a mix of watching the pay-per-view, if it's on when we're doing it, which of course we can't show on stream, but also talking podcast stuff with John.
Yes.
We will figure. It depends. Oh no, because I believe for me that's at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be after. It's going to be before the podcast for me, but after for. I think it's before the podcast. Because it'll be at 5. It'll be at 5 at night. 6 at night for you, roughly.
Could be a watch along, maybe.
So it could literally be from reactions to podcast episode, but we will see what happens.
Yeah, no guarantees, but that could be a plan. Could be a plan.
But
could be.
Thank you everyone for joining us for the podcast.
Indeed.
I will be continuing on with the rest of my stream. I believe Kieran said he's going to be continuing on. Do you want to stay in a Discord call, or? You probably
might as well.
I would say, or do you need to jump in a Discord call with other people you're going to be playing with?
No, I'll be playing solo probably. Like nobody's up at this time.
Okay, sweet as.
You can stay in a call. That's fine.
But
different games, but.
Thank you those that have stopped in to check out the podcast. May 25th is when we are next back. Till then,
Unless
Take
something
care.
happens in between and we need to do an emergency, if that's a possibility.
Yep. But till then, take care. And don't get counted out.
Yeah. Don't get counted out.
Bye.
Bye.